Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a daily puzzle for pretty much all modern professionals right now, ChatGPT versus Claude. It's super tempting to just think of these AI systems as interchangeable, but actually scratch that. Think of them instead as two brilliant colleagues sitting right next to you, each with entirely different personalities and completely different problem-solving skills. So what is the true difference between AI like ChatGPT and Claude? You've probably felt that exact friction, right? Staring at a new task on your screen, wondering which AI you should actually tag in to help. Well, by the end of this explainer, you're going to know exactly when to tap ChatGPT, when to hand the work over to Claude, and why top professionals absolutely rely on both of them to get things done. Okay, let's dive into this baseline comparison. On the surface, OpenAI's ChatGPT and Anthropic's Claude look, well, almost identical to most people. They're both incredibly powerful large language models, and they share the exact same foundational abilities. They can answer your questions, write text, write code, and analyze documents. But the moment you actually integrate them into your real daily workflow, their distinct styles become super obvious. Let's start with ChatGPT. I like to think of it as your versatile AI assistant. Brought to us by OpenAI, ChatGPT is basically that high-energy, fast-moving colleague at the front desk who can handle literally anything you throw at them at a moment's notice. It's incredibly dynamic, and it just thrives on variety. Because of that personality, ChatGPT absolutely excels at rapid-fire execution. Whether you need to brainstorm a dozen fresh marketing ideas, draft some daily content, debug a quick piece of code, or just generate an image on the fly, its biggest strength is its ecosystem. It really acts like an all-in-one AI workspace. You can manage a massive variety of tasks exceptionally well, all without ever leaving a single chat window. Now, let's move to Anthropic's Claude and see how this builds a totally different profile on the other side of the aisle. We call Claude the thoughtful writing partner. If ChatGPT is juggling 10 things at once, Claude is more like that seasoned editor or strategic advisor sitting quietly in their office. It's deeply appreciated for having a really nuanced writing style and for its incredibly careful, deliberate reasoning. Claude's thoughtful personality really shines in its specific strength. It's custom-built for processing massive things. We're talking dense, 50-page documents. It's amazing for conducting deep analysis and executing meticulous editing. It thrives on those incredibly complex, multi-step instructions that might trip up other models. Where precision, tone, and a deep comprehension of massive context are critical, Claude becomes this collaborative partner that just elevates your work. And this brilliantly illustrates the head-to-head contrast we've been talking about, highlighting the true differences between AI. ChatGPT is your absolute engine for everyday productivity and broad capabilities. Claude, on the other hand, is your dedicated specialist for long-form, analytical heavy lifting. I think the biggest misconception out there today is that they're competing to do the exact same thing. No way. They are simply optimized to solve totally different types of problems in your day. So practically speaking, when do you intentionally choose ChatGPT? Pull it up when you need that ultimate all-around assistant. If your morning requires, say, generating a quick image, writing a Python script, researching a fact on the web, and blasting out emails in rapid succession, ChatGPT is your king of broad productivity. It helps you move incredibly fast and clear diverse tasks with remarkable speed. But switch gears to Claude when you're really settling in for the heavy lifting, when you're staring down dense reports, trying to parse complicated policy documents, or drafting highly nuanced, sensitive writing. Claude steps up. This is exactly where you need that strategic advisor who won't rush, but instead carefully weighs every single word and instruction you provided to output something highly polished. Which brings us to the ultimate synthesis. It boils down to this. ChatGPT helps you create faster. Claude helps you think deeper. You utilize both, and you just get better results. Top professionals don't lock themselves into just one ecosystem anymore. Need a rapid prototype or a quick brainstorm? Go fast with ChatGPT. Need to refine that exact same prototype into a bulletproof, well-reasoned final proposal? Take it over and go deep with Claude. So the crucial point is really captured here. The smartest workflow isn't choosing one over the other. It's knowing when to use each. We so often feel this weird pressure to pick a side, like you're either Team OpenAI or Team Anthropic. But true mastery actually means becoming a strategic manager who delegates to the right AI for the job. Your goal shouldn't be finding one perfect tool, but leveraging the true differences between AI systems to your total advantage. Which brings us to our final question for you. Which AI colleague are you going to assign to your next big project? Now that you understand the true differences between ChatGPT's raw speed and Claude's incredible depth, how are you going to adapt your own workflow tomorrow? Take a look at the tasks on your desk right now, assign them strategically, and just see the difference it makes. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.